What's up, live? What's going on, y'all? We had a little vacation.
Yeah,
but it's okay. We refreshing. We back like we never left.
Yes, we did have a little vacation. We back, goddammit.
We back, y'all. It's Thursday. I can't even talk. It's Thursday, y'all, and we are back with Playboy James, Playmate Lakesia Star podcast.
Hey, listen, we're in another part of Chicago, you know, and it's funny that I happen to be wearing the same backdrop as where we sitting at. Man, that was crazy as hell. Where we was at first, it was a little too loud, but you know, we made it do what it do.
As always. We always make it do what it do. So, man, how was your vacation?
Man, my vacation, it was a good vacation. It was a much needed thing that I needed to do, and I'm glad I done it. And hey, I'm back. And listen, even when we miss days, we still here with y'all. We still find some nice things to do. So listen, now listen, I'm gonna go ahead and start with the message, and then she got a message. I don't know if she got one, but I got one. But my message today is this, and this is just this. One thing about life, there's no perfect relationship. There's no perfect man in a relationship. There's no perfect woman in a relationship. And one thing that I'm understanding from not having perfect people, the only thing can be perfect in anything that we do in life is the experience that we have. And any experience that you have is only perfect because you, the person, you went through something and you learned something. So that's what my message is today.
I like that. I like that. And I would just add to it with what you said, and I'm gonna say my message as well, but I just wanted to add to your message. He said no relationship is perfect, which it's not.
It's not.
It just have to be real.
Yes.
Just have to be real. And my message is this: always stay true and original, because nobody can replace you.
Nobody. So
we're gonna
get going with these questions, because hey, it's some real good ones. And hey, stay tuned to the end, because it's something somebody wanted me to clear up, you know, and it's crazy that this person sent this in. So hey, we got that for you too. So go ahead, Keith.
Okay, so the first question is, where did you grow up? I know that.
They want to know.
Where did you grow up, and did that affect who you became?
Well, I grew up in a projects called the Ickies. You know, it's called the Harold Icky Homes. Let me say that correctly. You know, just in case somebody hit us again, they'd be like, that boy said what? So yeah, I grew up in that place, which was a blessing and a curse at the same time. And the reason why I said it was a blessing, that back in the projects, the only thing that I really loved about the projects was the unity we had with one another. Like, no matter what, people really roll with you because you're from this neighborhood. And me being who I am, I'm a child of all the projects in Chicago. I'm cool with everybody in the city of Chicago.
And that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. That's really good. You definitely have to move like that in life. Like, you have to be able to converse with everybody. Yeah,
and then what I learned from being in the projects of all of them, everywhere I want to go, I want to see somebody's neighborhood. It just made me an explorer.
That's good. Yeah. That's good. So you can say that your childhood actually made you who you are today.
It did. And that's why I love being out in the world. Like, we outside in Chicago. Like, really.
And outside in Chicago. Nice, and it's so beautiful. Even though the Windy City is starting to get the windy, but hey, it's still beautiful.
That's why I got on fall colors.
Okay. And we still rocking, right?
Yeah.
Okay, next question. Are you an introvert?
You didn't even answer. You gonna move on and you ain't even answer.
He like, wait, hold on. Yeah. So yes, growing up in the project.
What project? Tell the people what project you from.
Stateway Gardens.
Yeah.
Stateway Gardens. So definitely growing up in the project definitely shaped who I am, the woman I am, and the things that I look at in life. So it definitely.
Now you can move on.
Now I tried to skip past the question.
And I had to go through the question. Go ahead.
Are you an introvert or extrovert?
Well, I'm a person that I never put them type of labels on myself, because most people don't really know what that means. I'm just a to myself person, which would be an introvert.
Well, I would have to say I'm both, because I do like to be by myself. I do like to have my alone time and my peace. but I also like to have company sometimes.
Right.
You know, I like to, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm both.
Really know. I like it.
I guess that's a Gemini thing. That's what I've been reading.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you different than your old self last year?
Hell yeah. Way different. Now I'm so different right now. I scare myself when I look at myself in the mirror. I be like, God damn, boy, you changed.
Yeah, I'm definitely different from who I was last year. As a matter of fact, I be a different me every single day. I change who I am every single day. And it definitely scares me because a lot of things that used to bother me, I let it fly.
Yeah.
I let it fly. What things excite you?
I ain't gonna lie to you. The best things in life excite me. A new movie coming out on TV. Being in the house with my girl and she ain't weird. You know what I'm saying? That I be proud of the motherfucker for them moments. Like, God damn, thank you, Lord. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely would have to say, yep. Spending quality time with my person, chilling at home, sometimes, you know, hanging out sometimes. Spending that quality time, though. That definitely excites me. So, moving on. What keeps you up at night?
My thoughts.
He was fast on his
Man, I'm quick on
my thoughts.
Man, my thoughts. I got them motherfuckers popping right now. They popping right now, my thoughts.
Yes, I'm definitely going to go with what he said. My thoughts. I'm talking about my mind be all over the place.
Yeah.
So definitely keeps me up at night. My thoughts. And my thoughts be, man, my next move, my next move, my next move, my next move. So yeah, definitely my thoughts. Do you have advice for those interested in doing a podcast?
Hey man, if you interested in doing a podcast, do it. Don't worry about nothing. Do it your way though. Don't try to do it like Drink Champs. Don't try to do it like $1 million worth of game. Don't try to wake up early in the morning like Wallow and jump your face in the camera. Do your own thing, man.
Exactly.
Like one thing I've learned that a lot of people want to piggyback off other things. It's just like when I went to the clothing convention. Everybody clothes looked the same. And they had a teddy bear dressed up so many different ways on a t-shirt. Man, I'm scared of a teddy bear now.
So it's safe to say originality is always best. Always stay original and true to who you are.
Yes, and that's kind of hard to do with a lot of people, but you know, try though. Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with trying.
So what you gonna say about that?
That was it. Just stay original. That's what I got to say. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. Because I mean, if at the end of the day, do what makes you happy. If you feel like you want to do it, and this is to my sister, you want to do a podcast, do it.
Yeah.
Don't let nothing hold you up. Don't let no equipment or nothing stop you from doing your podcast. Do your podcast.
And if you need some equipment, you know I got extra shit. So I give you some extra equipment. We got extra shit over here.
What are the most helpful resources that have helped you along the way?
I'm gonna be honest with you. The only resource that I can say help me right now is I can't really give nobody that credit because God has sent a lot of people to help me on this journey. So I'll be just giving one person some credit and then taking away. I can't like really do that because if you leave somebody out, somebody will get mad at you. But what I can say, God put a lot of people around me to help me, and I appreciate all the people that's been around me to help me.
I could definitely say you know, the people that God has been putting in my life these past 3 years have definitely been helpful to me in my life. I've definitely seen a lot of changes in me, and I'm getting put in rooms that I didn't even know I would get put in. So that definitely.
That's always a blessing.
Yes, always a blessing. What makes you passionate and gets you motivated?
Somebody tells me I can't do something. That's what drives me. Man, all you gotta do is tell me what I can't do. And what I can't have, I get it, because when I get it, you ain't gonna know I got it because I ain't gonna be the one to show it to you. I'm that person. I know how to just not show you. That's basically how I live.
Yeah, same here. Like what motivates me is when somebody tell me I can't do something. That's one. And something that when I'm passionate about it, I just keep going and going until I get it. May have a couple of failed attempts, but I still go after what I want. I don't let nothing stop me. What's the biggest takeaway you hope listeners can learn from us?
Well, what I pray and I hope that they listen and learn from us is everything in life don't have an obstacle. I'm telling you, and I keep trying to let people understand this. From the moment you was born to the day you leave this place, you was meant to have your energy disrupted. So for me, I just hope that y'all get anything that y'all pick that y'all can choose and put in y'all life to make it better. But don't be the person that listen and hear us talk. Be the person that go back. If you didn't get it, look at it again and hear it again, and then try to apply it in your life. Because most of the time that some people, when their life is not on that understanding, they don't want to understand nothing outside of them. So for me, I've always wanted people to understand these messages is for us as humans. It's not just for me, it's for us to be better. And the only way you can get better is to do better.
I would add, always listen to learn instead of listening to reply. Mm-hmm. Listen to learn. Sometimes it's okay to sit down and be quiet and listen, because you learn a lot more. That's just me. I notice that I learn a lot more when I just sit down and listen.
Yeah, that's why I love
science. I don't always have to reply, and I don't always have a rebuttal back. I can just sit there and listen and learn. I'm learning. Yeah. So listen to learn. Don't listen to reply. What's one piece of advice? Oh, that's what we just did, right?
Yeah. You just did that one.
Oh, yeah, we just did that. So, with that being said, we have the final question. Oh. It's yours.
Yes. Hey, now this came from my man, Money M. That's what I'm going to do. I want y'all to see this. This is the question. The question was, we wrote it down so we could put it up here so y'all can see that this question is what it is. The question was, what does it mean to get to your next person? See, what this means is this. From the moment you meet somebody, it worked and it may not work. You moving on to the next person. You might find the person that you can, do different things with now because you learned from the first person. Now you going to your next person. That don't mean you just a hoe or you having sex with a lot of people. It's just whatever time frame it takes for you to get to your next person, or you can still be with that same person. And when you with that person, it makes you say, you know what? I'm choosing to be with this person. Now, if that person leave Earth and you still here, you still gonna get to another person until the day you leave. That is called the evolution of life. You have to pass on what was learned to you. And at the end of the day, a person really don't grasp everything you say until you either out of relationship with them or they no longer on Earth. So that's what I had to say about that for Money M. Yeah, I didn't call him Money Mike too. Money M. There it is, right there. Yeah, and hold on. Now, Lakesia probably got one joke she want to tell. Go on, tell that joke. Go on, tell yours.
So my joke is this: if your whisper stinks, stop trying to whisper in people's ear.
Go on. And mine is, if you don't hang out to 12 o'clock at night anyway, you shouldn't be out to 10 any motherfucking way. Get your ass in the house.